everybody's dream, staying in Bangalore or in Chennai, or most of us who work for computer companies, IT companies, all we want to do is, buy a piece of land, do some agriculture, and things like that. So today we are meeting Mr. Shashkumar, who is an IT professional, and look at him, he's started off with his dream. So I'm very proud to show somebody who's taken the first step, and he will share his experiences. So let's see what goods we have, or what points we can take from him, or what points we can learn from him. And any doubts at the end of the video, please do comment. We shall try to solve them soon.
I'm basically from Andhra, and I completed my education and all in '98, and came to Bangalore and settled on Bangalore. So I have started my IT career I think during 2000 time frame. So after that I almost settled kind of to the city life. And then generally my nature is to have a environmental awareness actually. So generally I'll participate in my society, any campaigning, those kind of things. Generally I'll do. So after some time what happened, so gradually I settled in Bangalore, and life was going smooth, no issues at all actually. And then what happened, so suddenly started getting these more chemical foods, this cancer, a lot of diseases started coming, right? Young kids also started getting a lot of diseases we don't know actually. And then my mind intended towards why can't we start some kind of agriculture kind of stuff, I thought. And then I started investigating where to purchase land, and probably I should buy in Andhra or Tamil Nadu or in Karnataka, because in Karnataka I heard this land fertility would be good, and then water facility also it is good actually. That's where I ended up in purchasing land near Channapatna, one village called Garkharli. Like beautiful village. I mean, I love this place, and it's like I started to come here and doing the weekend farming, but somehow this work from home option given me an opportunity to explore a lot of things in agriculture. That's why I'm here, and then I rented a house here. House in the sense, small house kind of, small room kind of stuff. So I set up a small kitchen, and then to lead normal office life, and then whenever I'm having time I come here and then spend time here.
Tell us how big is this property, and what crops did you start with, and why?
So I purchased 2.1 acre in Channapatna Garkharli village, and then actually speaking I don't have any agriculture background as such. So then I thought I can take a minimum risk. So I have a farm, and then that farm has some 80 coconut trees. Then I had a very close acquaintance with one of the veteran farmer in Telangana. So he suggested you go for beetroot, and then probably garlic, so that your risk would be minimal, and then you can do experimental in the natural way, so that you gain confidence. Because generally in garlic, pest attack will be very less, and it will not attract any disease also. That is one positive thing. And beetroot you need to maintain to larger extent, because the crop itself is 3 months crop or 2.5 months crop. That also, like with minimal care, the pest can be controlled very easily. So that's where I landed here, and I'm right now doing beetroot as well as garlic. And future I'm thinking to extend what are the possible chances to spend more efficient time and get at least some money from the agriculture field.
Why the passion towards agriculture as it is, or why not something else?
So probably why I'm here in a place called Garkharli, which is near to Channapatna. As I was telling you earlier, I have some basic instinct towards attracting towards the nature. So whenever I see some kind of unwanted or untoward things happening to nature, I tend to react for it. So then I thought probably what people are eating, right? So many people are eating. They're like eating. Including myself, right? So we eat generally poisonous food. So after 5 years, almost since 5 years, I'm searching for the land. And then suddenly thought of okay, enough for searching, and then we finalized one place, and then it's not investment as such. So if it is nearer to Bangalore, you can come here. If you want to stay here for maybe a month or 2 months, you can spend some time with family, and then if you want to have really enjoyable farm, really with plants and all, you can enjoy, and then you can stay some time here. That's what that sparked me, and then I landed here.
All of them start by passion. So what is different? What is your experience? Has passion helped?
So generally, in my view, many people say I start doing the agriculture, or anybody starts doing the agriculture with passion, right? So passion cannot be. Passion is different. So I mean, maybe you can grow some plants, and then you can take care of those plants. But agriculture, passion is one thing, and out of that passion, you need to have some money. Otherwise, no, you will not get interest actually. So if you make continuously loss from the agriculture, whatever the money you are putting, then any loss making thing, I mean, you cannot survive at all, right? So initially when you start with small things. The way I started is beetroot is investment is, I don't say zero investment, but it requires very minimal investment. Similarly garlic also does not require a lot of investment, right? So with minimum labor, and then you choose smaller area, and then whatever investment you put, try to get the money back. If not, you are not able to make the profit out of it, but at least whatever the money you are invested, you have to get that money back. So that is one thing. So experience perspective, like really you can enjoy a lot. So the moment you come here, you can just observe at very just you by walk, right? You can see where are the pests are there. So the same thing, if your labor walks in the field, right, the pests will not be even visible to him. So that's how we can make a difference. So it's not that when you sit at some remote places and you give guidance or make a phone call to your labor, or hey boss, you do watering or you do this medicine, that it not work out. So if you want to do agriculture, you should be in the field, and you have to devote 24 hours time, and then you should live starting in the agriculture. Otherwise, no, I don't suggest anybody to come in the agriculture and try to make money. So that will not work out. So if you want to make money out of agriculture, your 100% time should be dedicated to agriculture. That's my one single suggestion.
So what do you recommend? What is your advice to the aspiring people who would like to make a farm or live this kind of life which you are enjoying?
So generally when you work in regular office hours, or you are extending your office hours, so it will be very stressful to any human being. So the same kind of even experience also I have. And then when I started my life with spending my time with the plants, right, I really love it. But it does not mean that once you enter into agriculture, it will be stressful. It will be stress free. So definitely whatever the stress is there which is related to agriculture, that would be there. But at the same time, this is entirely different kind of a stress, right? So you are planting a seed, so you can see how that is growing, and then you can completely see the life cycle of that, end-to-end life cycle of that plant, and then you get kind of enjoyment, and then you feel very satisfied. So my suggestion would be like, if you want to take a decision to do something, don't give a second thought and just do it. So then you can see the end result slowly. So definitely that would be very interesting one.
So that was a small motivational video for all those aspiring farmers, aspiring software engineers, or how do I term it? So any doubts, please do comment. We will let you know how to start, what to do, and what to enjoy out of this.